So
Go ahead.
no, go ahead, T-Dubs.
I was gonna say, obviously, coming from the West Coast, you don't know about the Virginia Tech thing, right? And for you to do that on that stage, like, but second year, you do kind of get it. But does that cross your mind, like, yeah, on Tech too, or it,
A little bit. I mean, I know a lot of the students. I know they keep up with the rivalry, and people who are from Virginia,
yeah,
they know about the rivalry. I don't even know what the rivalry is called. I forget. Um, but yeah, I mean, to do it on them, that they're our rivals. So to see the crowd when I go back and watch the videos and people putting their hands on their heads and
yeah.
their faces are in awe, it's pretty cool to see.
Do you remember the year before the game against Virginia Tech at Virginia Tech?
At Virginia Tech, I played
Yeah.
terrible.
So I've never seen. I was sitting right behind the bench, and I had gone down there with a couple of my friends, and I have never seen Bennett get that angry with the player at halftime.
He was furious.
He ran on the court after you and got in your face.
Yeah.
You had just had a turnover right before halftime. Somehow you got the ball and the ball was in. Somebody got a rebound and gave it to you, or you got the rebound and you tried to kick the ball up court to a teammate with like 4 seconds left.
Yeah.
Somebody from Virginia Tech stepped in, stole it, took a shot and hit a 2 or a 3, whatever it was.
It was a layup. Yep.
Whatever. And Bennett came on the court. First time I've ever seen that. So at one point during the beginning of the season, he's on the court giving you 5. And then later in the season, like midway at Virginia Tech in like a huge game, he lit lights into you.
No, he lit me up in the locker room too. It wasn't even just right there. He lit me up again in the locker room.
What did he say?
Nothing. He just telling me I got to be better, do better, just pick it up pretty much. But yeah, he was just.
And then I don't know if you started the second half or not in that game.
Did not.
Right. I don't remember you starting.
You're like, no.
So, how did that affect your confidence in any way?
I mean, obviously, you get down on yourself. But hey, there's nothing you can do. Just be ready when your number's called and just try to bring energy to the game. I mean, it was still a close game. I mean, we pulled it out. Braxton came in and he gave us great minutes and he hit some big shots too that game. So
did that cross your mind when you hit this game winner on it? Like how far you come in one season?
No, yeah. I remember going into the game just thinking like I played terrible this game. So I remember I had to play better for sure.
You sure did.
You checked that big shot. You checked that one off. Yeah. And then I threw this one in here. We talked about it earlier. Kihei Clark is the second player with Filipino roots to capture NCAA men's basketball title. You said you just did something with him, but how often does this stuff bubble up for you? Just like seeing stuff like stat, like no, I never hear it personally. Looking at Virginia, like Virginia never talks about, this is our first Asian Filipino point guard, whatever, first of anything. So like when stuff like this comes out, I think it's really cool. But are you?
No, yeah, I remember seeing something like that. I forget the guy's name. I believe he went to UCLA. The first Filipino player to capture.
Townsend, I think his name.
Yeah. But I mean it's pretty.
It's like 75, I believe.
Yeah. So no, it's pretty cool to just be mentioned with those names and just being able to represent the culture.
And then one more photo, one more shot of that one, and then here. Another big play from last year and the pass that you made to make this happen. Nobody really talks about the pass you had to Tomas. This is at UNC for those watching. Walk us through that play.
The possession before Thomas fouled a 3-point shooter. And we were up 3, I believe, or up 2. But yeah, he fouled him and I know Thomas fouled him. He was upset. He was furious at himself. But hey, we got the ball and I kind of just try to make a play again. They gave up the baseline and I mean Thomas was hitting shots all night. And he was from when he put the braids on, he was hitting everything.
Right, he's hitting there.
He was hitting everything. So I just gave him the ball and he made the play himself. He took a one dribble pull up, sidestepped the defender, and he knocked down the shot. So credit to him.
No, but the pass that you made, drawing them in and kicking it out, was like underrated. No one ever talks about that. We'll put the clip with this. Next one. This is you against Cole Anthony. You played him in high school as well, right? What is your history with running up against him?
I played him twice in the EYBL. We played him one in the regular season, and then we played him in Peach Jam. He dismantled us in the regular season. I just remember him dunking on our big guy. We tried to throw on a 2-2 press, and he like leaked out or something and dunked on our big. That's the only thing I remember from the regular season, and we got him in Peach Jam. So that's the one of the two things I remember. But this game was at Virginia, I believe, correct? And then no, it was a good game for sure.
Did you circle that one on the calendar in terms of like, oh, I'm gonna see Cole Anthony again, or is that a player? Because like he's like the reverse, right? He gets all the hype and all the love versus you, and you've already gone up against him and head to head with him. Was that like part of the motivation?
No, yeah, definitely motivated to play against guys like this. I mean, this is what you play for. This is what you play in the ACC for. But yeah, I remember Ty's tweet, and I remember him telling me don't. He said something like "Don't let me down" or something like that. Because I remember what he tweeted, but it was definitely a good game for sure.
Yeah, well, for the record, he said you're the best point guard in the ACC.
Right.
And then people responded back, "Are you crazy? Is Cole Anthony's in the ACC?" And he said, "I stand by what I said."
And then I think he tweeted, it was like that game's coming up in like a week or something like that.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
It's awesome. I love that. And then
I got to find out what happened from Ty's coach, because Cole Anthony and Ty play on the same AAU team. They both play for PSA Cardinals. Right. So I want to find out if Ty's coach said anything to Ty after he made that comment.
I'm sure he heard it. And here's this next one: the LA connection, and then another Asian descent, Johnny Juzang. What do you like? Did you play with him? How well did you know him?
I played with his brother a little bit more just because he was older than me, so I kind of played up and I played more with his brother. Johnny was a year younger than me, but no, we definitely had ties for each other, and I think he should have came to Virginia. I think he would have been a good fit. I mean, he really shoots the ball well, but hey.
Did you talk to him about it at all? Did you make a pitch to him, or did you just let him?
No, a little bit. Here and there, but I think his mind was set on Big Blue Nation.
Yeah. So now he's back home, UCLA. Hopefully we play him.
No, yeah, for sure. No, I've seen him a couple times out here in LA working out and stuff. So we definitely talk a little bit.
That's pretty awesome. And then a little change of pace. Nike Dunk Champ Colors pack that came out. Did you cop?
I tried. I got a plug. Trying to get me them. My aunt is my plug. But definitely trying to get them. I saw those. Those are pretty dope.
Ty's comment was, if they give that to the next year's team and not the actual championship team, it's going to be a problem. So, you know, his reaction was that.
Yeah, he's always saying that.
He's like, "There's going to be a serious. I'm going to have a talk with somebody." And then while we're on that topic, all right, I was just gonna go down this release calendar here for a little bit and see any of these catch your eye. I think you're somewhat of a sneakerhead.
Oh.
You got these tie-dye ones. You got the Jordan 11, the white red bottom. The Concords basically with the red bottom. The all red 14s coming. You got the green 13s. And then these Dior ones, which are $2,000. So
I was gonna say the ones for $190 are expensive.
I like the lows better. I think
the lows are fire, man. They're $2,000. Look at that retail price.
You don't know what that resale price is gonna be?
It can't be much higher than that, no.
Nah, it's gonna be out the roof.
Yeah, it'll be like a $10,000 shoe.
Yeah,
it'd be like a.
Definitely.
Sure. And then. Well, so what is your favorite sneaker to hoop in? We see you with the Kobe's on all the time.
Kobe's. I think Kobe's and Kyrie's are probably my favorite. I don't know. I like Kyrie's, but I think Kobe's will always be my favorite, I think.
And then on that note, with the Kobe piece and the terrible news that you get of Kobe passing, what was that like for you as an LA native, a Lakers fan, hearing that, seeing that?
It was hard. It was tough. I mean, he was my GOAT. Just growing up watching him, just being in LA.